Okay, we're live on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube users, you missed an amazing speech, but you get to hear from the rest of our upcoming board of director candidates. And damn it, I didn't. All right, done. Okay, JPF business, really quick. Let's go to Katie Stratton, our treasurer, to give us the report. And I see the report's already in the chat.
I just added
Katie?
the chat. So we currently have $9,526.53 in the bank. And as far as membership goes, we have a total of 123 members, which includes 102 regular, 10 associate, 10 business, and 1 nonprofit. That's my report.
All right, thank you. There's a couple of committees that I want to call on to just give an update. One is our community development chair, Mark Hansen, who's going to talk a little bit about parking day.
Thanks, Ryan. Today is Ryan Day, but the world will go on tomorrow, and it will be, besides Maggie's first day as president, also Parking Day, the international national events. Our 4th year of participating in some fashion, where normally, most of you know, we actually take over parking spaces outside the Dunkin' Donuts at Veterans Plaza next to the transit hub. This year with COVID, we didn't want to gather, but we have a post on the Facebook page with some ideas for online activities that we hope you check out, and post some memories or ideas to celebrate Parking Day. Especially important in JPF history, some of the founding members, especially Susie Ernst, who's always been out there camping out.
And Dennis Davis.
Yeah, Dennis. A lot of legendary stories over the years with Parking Day for sure. And so definitely check out the post we have about that, or our community development subpage and the Parking Day page. It's everywhere, and we hope to get some action online with it tomorrow.
I'm just going to add one little detail about Parking Day. One of the reasons why we do this is, like Mark said, to highlight the use of public space for people over vehicles. And if you think about it, like, there's a lot of space in Jefferson Park that, and just in general, that's taken over by cars. And this is a really interesting opportunity to reimagine, if for one day only, how we can better utilize public space for people. And that ties into one of our projects that we've been working on for the last few years that should come to fruition, I think, next year, with the Weston's Alley, which is converting what would be a road dedicated for cars into a public space, in which we're going to shut down a portion of that alley. We'll have more details on that as we get closer to construction, but JPF's played a big role, and we hope to continue playing a role in advocating for more public space for people.
I don't know if it's appropriate or like it would look like we were taking shots, but shots at people, not shots because we're all boozers, but COVID actually highlighted using parking spaces as places for people. I'm thinking of Lucky's, I'm thinking of Paterno's. Is it worthwhile posting like, hey, outdoor space is important, whether it's related to a pandemic or just people?
Yeah, the city has been doing what they call their shared spaces program during COVID this summer, in which they've been closing certain portions of streets down, like Broadway, like Taylor Street, like Roscoe. There are a variety of different, Ainsley, bunch of different streets throughout the city that have a concentration of restaurants. And it starts to like beg the question, like, why can't we have these spaces all the time? Like, how great would some of these neighborhoods be if like there were these dedicated public spaces that people could just walk around, and how much more loved would our neighborhoods be?
Right, but would it behoove us to highlight where our local businesses, even like community and Fanny's, their outdoor spaces. Like, I mean, some of them may have existed before, but is it worth like celebrating parking day by showing, like getting photos and sharing of all the places where we're using public space?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All the activities. That's dealer's choice. Activity 3. Post photos of
Did
your.
I steal your party?
No, you're good.
Oh,
No, you're going to be posting, Julie.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I can bike around and get some pictures.
For sure.
so. Like
Yeah, they've
Patty
got the
just said,
people.
there's great public space in Edison Park. Like that's here. Like this alley is going to be a great super unique public space. Like, but that's the whole thing. Like, think about places that you would never imagine being used for people.
Paterno's Park.
Yeah. I mean, but even Paterno's, like having a few spots taken up for spaces makes it look a lot more friendly than
Yeah.
all that weird parking they have. So
Is that something we want to divide and conquer to get photos of people's spaces for
I
tomorrow?
think that's all good on you.
Well, no, see, I work
Thanks
at a
for
place where
volunteering.
no, I work at a place where if you're not in the meeting, you get volunteered to do stuff. This is making a suggestion and getting like, put on the hook for it. I don't understand.
this is in lieu of us not being able to do a parking day, like we would normally do.
Rob nominates Kurt.
Yes, because he's not here. Yes, Kurt can run by all those spaces.
Are you
Here goes
saying
the Paterno's, too.
canvas the ward?
Sorry, Mark, could you repeat that, please?
Are you saying we should canvas the ward superintendent style and do this thoroughly and comprehensively?
Well, I'd say we don't all have to go together to do it, but we could. I got this spot, you got that spot, I got that spot, and then we have a collection of pictures saying, look at all of this public space being used. Like this was what parking day intended, and look at what COVID has asked us to address.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, especially with COVID has shown us a lot of interesting examples of restaurants that have already converted car space to people. It's a really interesting time to like highlight this.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, unless you've got anything more to add on parking day.
Yeah, those are the
like
high points. That's a great idea, Julie.
Okay, I'll take Lucky's.
Yeah, I'll go out and get see a couple places. I actually went to the new thing at Belle Plaine and Damon, the big kahuna people space that, is there in the North Center. And it's like a huge, people.
Well, that's permanent. That's just not from COVID. That's always been there.
Yeah,
Since they
this is a new one. They just blew it out like a multi-million-dollar project with the AstroTurf and the festoon lights and everything. I'll post a picture of it tomorrow morning. And I'll check out some more. And I invite you all to do that too. And we can add to that post and we get some cool things in there.
Yeah, do you want to kick off a post about show us the people spots?
Sure.
And then others of us can make our way to things that are close to us and then share with it. And like,
Yeah.
that's our celebration.
I tried to do that in a post this morning. It's probably buried a little bit now in the middle of the page. Maybe I can promote it or make an announcement or something from it.
Why don't you pin it? Pin it at the top for the day.
Cool.
Sorry for my digression.
Hold on, is Marie actually there?
I hear her.
Yes, I'm there. I just don't have the camera on.
Turn on your camera, Marie.
I was trying to eat something.
Just like you show us your forehead.
My forehead? Okay, wait.
Give us your Google Maps.
There.
Give us your Google Maps photo.
There's my forehead.
Meeting and I'm not proud.
Yeah, but I was having peanut butter on a spoon, so
Okay, see part of you.
Well, they said show me your forehead, so I'm doing that. It's like Kilroy, right? I have to let the dog in.
All right. Maggie, do you want to talk a little bit about the business raffle this month?
Sure. It is going strong. We've gotten a lot of good submissions. We've got some great prizes this month. So check out, there was an email sent. You'll probably get a reminder next week. But there's also a post on the JPF page with all of our business members. From Katie's report, it says 10, but just like we had a lot of in-kind members that aren't in that database. So there's probably about 25-ish business members. And we also have a list of local favorites, and we're always open to other local businesses that we may have missed. So feel free to email us or PM me. And we will do the drawing. I think I have it scheduled for October 2nd. So everyone has till midnight on October 1st to send me pics of their receipts. Yeah, that's all I got.
Right. Thank you. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the reason why we're here, the elections. And so regular members within our boundary are eligible to vote if they've been members for 2 months. If you have, you've gotten a ballot in your email box, hopefully. But right now I'd like to turn it over to some of the people that are running. If they could just spend, a little bit talking about themselves and whatever they want to say about the position they're running for. So at first I'm going to turn it over to Maggie, who's running to replace me as president.
Hi, everyone. I won't belabor this. You can all read my bio and my statement on the website. But generally, I'm born and raised in the Northwest Side, Portage Park. I've lived in Jeff Park for a little over a decade. I was looking for something to grant me the opportunity for more civic involvement, more volunteering, to get more engaged in our community. And generally JPF was one of the main reasons I haven't moved. It was, we have a weird neighborhood, and it's a great neighborhood, but it's definitely contentious at times, and that can be disheartening. So I was super pumped to find JPF. They were people that matched my, value system, my want for civic engagement. I want to coordinate with people to do better. So I'm running for president because Brian needs a break. And also because I really find the opportunity to give back more. So yeah, that's it. Don't vote for abstain. She's a jerk. Vote for me.
Thank you. Katie? Katie's running for treasurer. Do you want to say anything?
I'll say a few words, yeah. So I'm not like Maggie. I didn't grow up in this neighborhood or in Chicago, and I've only been in Jeff Park for 7 years, but joining JPF was one of the best things I did once we moved over to this neighborhood. And it was after I started staying home from work, and so I needed an outlet or something to do, and so I got involved in JPF, and then Ryan and other people encouraged me to join the board 2 years ago as treasurer. And it's been a great experience, and I'm just really looking forward to staying on for another 2 years on the board, as long as abstain doesn't win also for treasurer.
Thanks, Katie. We've got a new member, or a new board member. That's Don Falzek, who's been running our JPF walks. Don, you want to?
Walks. And actually, yes, as a reminder, I'll get this out there right now. We have one a week from Saturday. If you're a believer in the 10-day forecast, it's supposed to be gorgeous. And since we're meeting at Weston's, it gives everyone a chance to get a raffle entry in for the business drawing by having something at Weston's before the walk. But Dr. Alsek, I can't say I've lived in Jefferson Park my whole life, although I'm living in the building I grew up in. That's typical 2-flat. My mom lives upstairs. I had like a 10-year sabbatical in Wrigleyville and a couple years in Rogers Park, which was very interesting. And what I like about JPF is, growing up, we knew everyone. You knew all your neighbors, and this day and age, you don't really know your immediate.
Are we losing?
Hey, Don,
Don,
your
you're-
Wi-Fi is going in and out again.
I really want to help the local businesses grow, and I think we as a group can help that. And again, aside from the socializing, I'd really like to get more involved in maybe some of the civic aspects of a community organization. And one thing, I don't give a rat's behind about parking, so don't ask me anything about that. I'm not going to worry about where I'm parking my car. And that's all.
Thanks, Don. We look forward to having you on the board.
I haven't won yet. Abstain.
Marie McDonald, you want to
So I'm
say
back.
a few words?
So I'm back, I think, maybe, unless it's changing. I was with Ryan and Rolando and Dennis and Heidi and everybody, one of the founding members of JPF. Took a sabbatical for a round and I'm back. And I'm actually part of the livability committee right now. Know that, COVID's again impacted all our events there as well, cleanups and plantings and all kinds of fun stuff. So we are planning a social distance cleanup. That's a week-long event, and people are to post pictures of themselves cleaning up in the areas, parks and other areas around JPF. And if they wear their JPF t-shirt, they get extra raffle entries. So it'll be kind of a fun event. Distances we have to be, but hopefully as together as we can be. So welcome all.
Do you get a double entry if you wear your JPF scarf as well?
Well, maybe we'll let you a scarf and a shirt. Okay, yeah. Maybe just for you.
Okay.
You get a triple entry if you're seen at a JPF event on Google Maps.
Maybe if you go to a JP&A in your JPF shirt.
Can we use your likeness in marketing and advertising?
This is our marketing and advertising, yeah. So hopefully
thank you, Marie.
Get out and clean for a week.
I look forward to having you on the board again.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll share the results at the end here, but do we have any other business, JPF or non-JPF related? Anthony, I don't know if you want to say anything about rebuilding blocks yet, or if not, totally fine.
I don't really have any updates other than if anyone hasn't filled out our rebuilding blocks survey, I can include the link in the chat, and that would really help us with the formation of the organization.
And we put the link to the survey in our newsletter that went out.
Oh, nice.
Earlier
Awesome.
this afternoon. Yep.
That's great.
All right. Well, I know we're all waiting on pins and needles here to see what the results of the election are. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can all see what we're looking at. You guys see that all right? It's a nail biter. But congratulations to Magus goes back in. You've won.
But
wow, people actually abstain.
Congratulations to Katie Stratton. You won a second term as treasurer.
Did you really abstain?
No.
Oh.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, there were 3 abstentions for Maggie. That's interesting. 1 for Katie, too. I don't know what message they're sending.
There will be a
I see you.
And congratulations and welcome to our board of directors, Don. I look forward to.
Yay.
Yay!
Welcome. Marie, welcome back.
Sucker.
Get rid of me.
I really am happy to have you on our board because I love you and also I love your house. And last but not least, if you thought you guys were getting rid of me, it turns out that everybody 100% wants me to stick around as a president emeritus, which
We
basically
can call you the professor
I
if you
think of
like.
it as like Maggie's secretary.
He's bucking for a promotion already, Professor. Really?
I'll be chief of staff or something. No,
What
but
exactly is in that mug?
What do you think?
I don't know, but I might want some, unless it's beer.
So just to be clear, I still
wrong
have
with beer?
40 minutes to vote for abstain on all candidates.
27. 27.
technically the polls are
26.
open until 8 p.m. So I don't know if that's enough to sway the ballot, but you can go and try.
I know some people.
So interestingly enough, this is our first time conducting an online ballot. As you guys have probably known from past years, we generally like to meet up at a bar or restaurant and have a jolly good time. And it's been challenging doing this on Zoom and doing this with election software, but I hope that we're demonstrating that we are pretty nimble organization here. So.
For sure, but I can't wait till we can get in a bar again.
Yeah, me
And
too.
everything else.
Any other business?
Not so much business. If no one else has anything, I'd just like to say something. A few words, if you will. Nobody?
The floor is yours, Rolando.
All right. So I was all excited to speak as the last founding and serving board member, but Marie had to be a ruiner. So I can't claim that title anymore. But I just wanted to say, Ryan, it's been a fun 5 years. It's been a wild 5 years, an exciting 5 years. And had you not led a group of rabble-rousing upstarts looking for a voice in this community, I'm pretty sure that many friendships and connections would never have been made. So as the last continuously serving founding board member that I can claim, it's my honor to say on behalf of all of JPF, Ryan, thank you for these amazing 5 years as president.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been an honor. I didn't show, but I've been awarded a certificate of appreciation, which in my final act as president, I will sign my own certificate. But it was lovely having a bunch of you guys show up on my front lawn, totally unexpected, a couple hours ago. And I think, Rolando, like you said, there's been some amazing friendships that have been made as part of this organization. If nothing else, just the connections
I will remind me when I'm
have
done.
been so rewarding. And I'm really glad that we have a great group of people who founded this and who are running this organization. And I can't wait to see what the next chapter is. So thank you. This is going to be my last meeting, and Maggie's taking the reins from here. So good luck.
Maybe you'll run for committeeman.
I
mean, somebody's got to do it.
Wait, who's going to do that?
Forget we're on YouTube.
The void.
Okay.
Part of our little gift earlier was something that I don't understand why I love doing, but I do love doing fireball shots. So, Ryan.
Doesn't have it. Hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, Amanda's running to get it.
You might want to stop the YouTube.
No. No.
So the passing of the president torch is done via fireball. That's
You
I think
can,
this is
yeah,
a
you guys
new
can run a way
thing.
more professional shop after I'm done.
Get in the
This is
bylaws.
amateur hour now.
Okay, we got a shot glass.
Yeah, that was just added to the bylaws as well. That was snuck in there. Fireball is
Right.
what passes to the next.
Typical policy shit, sneaking in stuff. I
Yeah.
see it.
You guys should have read it more clearly.
Here, hold on.
I would vote for that change.
I'd be good
You're
with that.
even gonna be fancy and use a shot glass? No shit.
Bam. Got a USC one.
It comes out faster in a large mouth. Just
Well,
All right, here goes. It's all the way to the top, Ryan.
As you all know, I've got a very large mouth. so.
do
all right.
do it.
All right,
Go.
to Jefferson
Thanks,
Park
Ryan.
forward,
Passing of the torch.
and the next chapter with Maggie. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Yay.
See, she's still going. You're not done.
All right.
I think there's still some in there, girl.
Little rough.
It's better in
Um,
my mouth.
One more thing before
Yay!
we close out. I see that we have Shauna Bowman that just joined us. Welcome, Shauna. Thanks for coming. And
Hi.
if you don't mind if I put you on the spot and ask you to say a few words about some of the things you're doing that we can assist.
Sure. I mean, I don't want to take a lot of time, and I don't want to take away from this really lovely celebration. And I am newer to this particular manifestation of our community, but I do know quite a few of you, and I would just add how much I appreciate you and your work and leadership, Ryan. So thank you for all that you do and all of the different ways that you engage our community. So I'm Shauna Bowman. I'm the pastor at Friendship Presbyterian Church. I hung out with you guys right before we all went into this insane season of life that we're now in. And so I don't want to take up a lot of time, but I do want to thank those of you who contributed to our community art project. We, as most of you I think may know, we're working to prepare to launch a project called Friendship Community Place on the ground floor 5150 as it comes to life, and we're seeing it come together in our neighborhood, which is really has been like really beautiful to see something tangibly emerge. And one of the things that we're really interested in is how folks in the community would like to see that space come to life and be utilized. We really want it to be a community center and a place where we can create together. So we wanted to start to live into that before we even move in by hosting a community art project. So we invited folks to contribute pieces of art that will Sunday and Monday actually coming up. We're going to hang them on the fence line. Some folks at Arts Alive have created letters that say the word welcome, and then we're going to hang all of this beautiful art. I've gotten between 50 and 60 pieces of art from the community, and I am happy. Actually, I have supplies, so if we want to do a round two, please let me know if you didn't get a chance or if you're interested. And we got really beautiful work from individuals and from families and from kiddos, and so I just wanted to show you, and I'm just gonna pull like a few random pieces out of my pile here. Like look at this beautiful tree of hearts that says welcome. So there's just, I think in a time where some of us, I think, are worrying about some of the negative messaging and the fear and the sense of disconnection and isolation that's coming along with both this pandemic and the season we find ourselves in. I think this will be such a beautiful representation of the vision and the hope and the sense of commitment to growth and inclusion that we have in our neighborhood. So thank you if you participated. If you'd like to still participate, there's definitely going to be space for that. And be watching at 5150 for this art to go up on the fence line. And then beyond that, we really would love to continue to be in conversation about what folks are looking for and hoping for in this space. And we'll probably be doing some more like official or formal surveys and conversations about that. So yeah, but feel free to reach out, even for virtual coffee or a cocktail. I would love to chat with any of you.
Thanks, Shauna. And we'd love, as 5150 continues to be built out and you guys start finalizing plans for the space, we'd love to continue that conversation, I think.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I'm late. And in the future, at this point, we have like building drawings and like ways that we're hoping to use the space and ways to connect. So I'm happy to come back and share a little bit of that if you've got time in the future.
Always. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Does anybody have any last final business before we close this meeting out?
Final,
I
thank
do
you.
not.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Ryan.
Remember to go to parking day tomorrow.
Go to
and-
parking day.
Go to
And
parking day.
sorry to Amanda, like you're not losing Ryan completely because I'm gonna need tons of help and support. So I'll still be stealing him a little bit for some board meetings, but I'm pretty pumped, guys. So thanks.
And I'll throw it out because I think I know everybody on here, but we're gonna do a socially distant fire in my backyard tonight after this meeting. So if anybody wants to come over, and some of you already talked to, you're welcome. 4619 North Lawler.
I see you,
Around
Patty.
back.
I see you.
All are welcome.
Interesting. I'm about to hit up the little Jewel and pack my backpack and get up the bike.
Absolutely. I'm gonna stoke
You don't
the
need to
fire
do
here.
that.
Candy bar.
I have to work
All are
tomorrow,
welcome
so
to
that's the
join.
end of the fireball, but I will be there.
Okay,
I would love a rain check, Ryan.
absolutely.
And I'm not
Absolutely,
trying to be
Heidi.
the cat lady, but like it's a JPF cat right here.
That is a JPF cat, Dusty. We
soon as
love Dusty.
He's like, I'm out of here. This was
Oh.
Ocean's guy,
Oh,
Maggie's friend's guy. Yeah.
If I can remind everybody, the last farmers market is going to be on September 27th. So that's the last one for the season with Portage Park, Independence Park, and us.
Is that next weekend? What's the date?
It's into week and a half. The next Sunday.
Thank you.
So the What's Good app goes live on Tuesday, and you'll have until midnight Friday night to get the order in.
and we'll
It's a
post a
great-
reminder on
Yeah,
JPF.
it's a great
Sorry, go ahead.
experience. And even you here haven't done it yet. It's been a really good way to, in this time, to try and make the market work. And it's been a smooth experience. So
Yep.
I recommend it for if you want to try it one time
Yeah,
before it's done.
She's not here, but cheers to Meryl. Like she puts a ton of work into this. So please, support it and send her messages of thanks because she does such a ridiculous amount of work on this.
Yep.
I should say too, we're going to start installing the art at noon on Sunday. So if people want to wander by and get pictures or see the art going up, that's when that will start happening. Sunday at noon, and then we'll finish Monday afternoon. So if you're out and about.
Yeah, and if you guys go out, make sure to share pics to the JPF group page. That'll be a great reminder of what's going on.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Patty,
Katie,
I love your background. It's been a pleasure serving you guys, and you're gonna hear from Maggie from here on out. So I'm closing.
I mean, 3 people won't, but the rest of the people will. I'm just kidding. Bye, guys. It's been great seeing you. And cheers, Ryan. Thanks for all you've done and all you're going to continue to do. And I'll see y'all soon.
Awesome. Have a good night, guys.
Bye, Professor.
Oh.